Did you know you can actually visit Universal Orlando for free? But there is a small catch to it. Now, as you can see, we're actually at Universal City Walk. This is the free parts of Universal Orlando. You can actually do a lot over here, which you can ride the water taxis, explore the resorts, and of course you can eat at the different dining options. And of course, you can actually shop and get your Universal Orlando merchandise without actually going inside of parks like Universal's Islands of Adventure, Universal Studios Florida, Volcano Bay, and also Epic Universe. Now, what makes it free to come to City Walk is after 6 p.m. you can actually come here and park for free. You can eat at one of these restaurants, of course. You can shop, see entertainment, and of course, you can just walk around and vibe. And also, we're going to check out one of the entertainment options, which is the Green and Red Coconut Club, which is the Coconut Club rethemed for the holidays. It does get rethemed for different events like Mardi Gras, holidays, and of course, Halloween Horror Nights. But during Halloween Horror Nights, it's free to park after 12 a.m. Now with City Walk, sometimes you actually do have entertainment during like the weekends, like they have a little stage out here, and also like there is like a little small stage out here as well. I don't think anything's happening tonight, but sometimes they do some stuff down here. It's actually very nice as well. So they might be doing some stuff during the holidays. It is decorated, but today is a Tuesday night, so nothing's happening at the moment. Now again, I do recommend as well, if you are coming here just to eat and stuff like that, definitely make a reservation for after 6 o'clock. You got Cowfish, Vivo. You actually have some restaurants up there as well, like Bob Marley's and stuff. Really awesome, like entertainment. You do have the Dual Pianos place up there, Antojitos, and of course, Big Fire. Okay, so really quick, I actually want to walk over here by Antojitos and show y'all this. We actually do have Universal's great movie Escape. We actually have 2 escape rooms themed to Jurassic World and Back to the Future. Now, this requires no reservation. Of course, you come after 6 o'clock if you want to do this. Now, they can sell it possibly. Here's a little post right here. Universal's great movie Escape over here. Pretty awesome. Hours of operation, 10:30 a.m. to 12 a.m. Of course, that could probably change. And let's actually now head inside. Doc Brown outfit inspired by Back to the Future 3. That's pretty awesome. Doc Brown inspired by Back to the Future 2. It's not an actual costume, it's just inspired by it. It's like a little lounge inside of here. Very nice. Hello. Yeah, look at this. Back to the Future, out of time. And here's a little lounge area. This is really awesome. Cool backdrop over here for Back to the Future. And a glam tour. Universal City. So I really can't tell you if the escape room's good or not because I've actually never done it before, but I did want to show it as a part of an entertainment option over here at Universal City Walk. And also as well, we do have some karaoke here. Coming up next is City Walk's Rising Star Karaoke. I've actually heard a lot of people actually like to come here and do some karaoke and have some fun with friends. So if you're about that kind of stuff, definitely try it out. And as you can see, it's actually not busy at all here. There is Pat O'Brien's, that is the Dual and Piano bar over here. And you have Bob Marley's over here. I've actually never had any of these, but I actually have been to this next place a couple times. And next up is the Red Coconut Club. Honestly, this place is pretty awesome. Right now it's actually themed to the Green and Red Coconut Club, and here are the hours of operation. Wednesday to Sunday, November 21st through December 21st, open daily between December 22nd and January 4th. That's like peak season. Open at 5 p.m. Live entertainments, DJ, free admission, all ages welcome. So sadly, it is closed right now at the moment because it's not one of the actual scheduled like peak days, I guess, what's actually open. But anyways, it actually is a pretty cool themed little bar over here. And you have some like non-alcoholic drinks, I do believe, but mainly, of course, drinks. You have some like singers in there and everything. It's really cool. And also, if you get a chance, they do have Earl the Squirrel making appearances in there because I was here opening day and he was here tonight. So that was actually a pretty cool surprise. And let's actually now head on down the escalator. As we're actually now back down ground level, of course we do have the Red Oven Pizza Bakery. This is honestly a really good spot to come to if you do like some pizza. And they also have a pizza to go mobile express pickup, which is actually pretty nice. You have your guest services back here, and of course your Cold Stone Creamery if you do have that kind of a sweet tooth over here. And of course, down here we do have the Universal Cinemark movie theaters, and over here, just opened not too long ago when Epic opened, the Super Nintendo World Store. Even though we do have the Epic Universe Preview Center, we do have an official Super Nintendo World Store, so you don't actually have to go to Epic Universe for Super Nintendo World merchandise. Not a merch video, but I do want to take a little quick stroll over here and see some really cool Nintendo merchandise, because of course you don't have to go to Epic Universe. This is actually pretty awesome, like these Mario plushes, regular Super Nintendo World shirts, Universal Orlando Resorts, some cool mugs. Now over here in Super Nintendo World Store here at City Walk, a lot of people do ask these questions, and yes, you can actually buy the power bands here at City Walk. You can actually just buy it here, go ahead and set up your power band to your account and be ready for Epic Universe. Down here, of course, you do have some popcorn buckets like the Mario Kart popcorn bucket over here, $30. And it's pretty awesome. Superstar popcorn bucket, refillable drink bottles over here. It actually acts like a regular Freestyle cup. That's actually pretty awesome. There's the other ones over here. It's pretty cool. Bowser Jr. merch, regular Bowser merch over here, and you keep going down the line with all of the rest of the characters. And also, not to mention, of course, you can get your Donkey Kong Country merchandise over here. Take a look at that shirt. That's pretty awesome. That is actually the back of the shirt, I do believe, and this is the front. Donkey Kong Country. Also coming over here next door with the actual Nintendo World shop. Also, this area is kind of like regular Universal Studio stuff over here. Now, coming to my right is an expansion. Take a look at this. You can actually now get butterbeer without going into the parks. It's only frozen and cold, but honestly, that's not bad at all. Of course, you do have all your Wizard World merchandise, and of course, the butterbeer bar from Butterbeer Season, which is amazing. Definitely recommend it. And a Christmas tree decorated to butterbeer. Let's actually now go into the actual store itself. Of course, we have the Wizard World store over here. You get all of your robes. And of course, down here, you can get your wands. Of course, they're brand new 2.0 wands as well. They're pretty awesome if you do want to have some really cool experiences. Yeah, pretty awesome. Cool Hagrid plush right there. And let's now go to the other side, the regular Universal Studio stuff. Some pretty cool stuff. And of course, right now from Halloween Horror Nights, you can still buy Five Nights at Freddy merchandise here at Universal. As you're about to exit through the actual entrance to the Universal Studio store, of course, you have all your Wicked merchandise over here. You get inside Universal Studios Florida and Islands Adventure, and also Epic Universe now. That's set up over here. And of course, Merry Grinchmas. Whole bunch of Grinch merchandise you can get here in City Walk. It's pretty awesome. There's a whole bunch of Grinch stuff you can get here. And you don't have to go inside the park either, which is pretty amazing. And you can get mostly anything in the parks here in City Walk now, but let's actually now go to the Epic Universe Preview Center to see some Epic Universe merchandise. Very quickly, let's actually now go inside of the Epic Universe Preview Center and let's check out some Epic Universe merchandise that you can actually get here at Universal City Walk, such as this grand opening stuff over here. Pretty cool, some Epic Universe hats. Come down, got some popcorn buckets. Some Dark Universe merchandise, pretty awesome. And let's keep on going around, seeing what all we can find. There's some more Dark Universe stuff over here. Universal Monsters, of course, you have How to Train a Dragon. Super Nintendo World stuff, we saw that already. And you can also view the awesome model at Universal Epic Universe. Some stuff is concept rendering, but still pretty accurate. Alright guys, so that was the Epic Universe Preview Center. Pretty awesome stuff. Now coming over here towards the entrance over here to City Walk, of course, you do have a little concierge stand, Starbucks, there's Bubba Gumps over there. Of course, you do have the Super Nintendo World store, and of course, we do have the Universal Cinemark right now. It's actually playing, of course, Wicked for Good. I need to go see it sometime. Heard it's actually really awesome. And right behind me, you can play some mini golf. The Hollywood Drive-In Golf over here. I think I've done it like maybe once, but I've heard it's actually pretty fun. Well, all right, guys. Well, that would do it here at Universal Orlando Resort, showing you guys what you can actually do for free. Honestly, a lot of people want to see those options, what you can actually do for free, like, you know, Disney. You can hang around the resorts, Disney Springs, which is pretty awesome. And this is kind of like my version of what you can do for free here at Universal. As long as you come to City Walk after 6 p.m., parking is free. And of course, on Horror Nights after 12 a.m., parking is free. You can come here. You got the dining options, just shopping, the entertainment, and of course, if you really want to take a little adventure, you can actually take the shuttle buses over to Universal Epic Universe right here from City Walk, and well, you can actually go to the Epic Universe parking lot, or you can actually go to Helios Grand Hotel, eat the restaurant there, or go to Bar Helios, and you can watch the fountain show there, and just come on back over here. Honestly, definitely recommend it if you can. So, little drives, well, you don't actually drive there, but the bus takes you, it's like 15 minutes there, 15 minutes back, but you just gotta plan that. But anyways, pretty fun day here at Universal Orlando, showing you guys some little tips and tricks. But anyways, hope you guys did enjoy this little video today. If you guys did enjoy it, make sure you give it a big old thumbs up. Also try to channel for more future content. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.